What's up guys, I'm at a lake right now and I am currently practicing jigging. So one thing that I am practicing is like my hook sets and stuff like that. So I do want to show you guys what's on a LiveScope and the environment that I'm working with. So I'll flip the camera around and this is what I'm fishing currently. Alright guys, as you can see my LiveScope is pointed that way. You can see that there is a big drop off here. Sorry it's a little bit flashy, but you can see that there's like at least a 30-degree decline there, and that is basically the shoreline dropping off from 1 foot all the way to 10 foot. And these are the type of structures that I really like to target because as you can see, there is a few bait fish in there. However, the big basses are just swimming in and out and it's snapping these little bait fish when they can. And one thing about jigging is that you want to throw it parallel to where the shoreline is at. As you can see all the seaweed right in front of me, but then right here is 10 foot, 9 foot. And this is what I am really targeting right here because this is the money spot. I caught a few already just pitching back and forth with my jig here. And the jig that I'm using is I think it's a Bitsy Bug by Strike King. Let me see if I can grab it here. But this Bitsy Bug by Strike King, super cool, little finesse, but literally best bait to use when you are targeting these type of structures and drop-offs. So if you guys are fishing in the summer, target this kind of drop-off here, 30-degree here, and just see where the weed line ends, and this is your drop-off. Always target. And then one thing that I really encourage everyone to do is as you cast it, so for example, let me do a wide view. As I cast it here, just let your spool go down with the bait. Let it sink 2, 3, 4, 5, and click it. It should be hitting the bottom already, and you can feel contact right there. So that's one thing I encourage everyone to do as well. Let your bait sit for 5 to 8 or even almost like 20 seconds because the fish really needs to see how that bait moves and the action. And if you move it too much, they won't bite. That's the thing. But if you let it drop dead, like a dead stick, they will literally just, or they'll eat it on the bite. So that's just one encouragement for you guys. A little tip and a little structure. As you can see, it's 15 foot, but if I tilt this LiveScope over there, you see how that transition is there? And this is where you want to target. Just right along the shoreline, this break here. And this is what I'll be doing all around these docks. And yes, it is around 84 degrees in water temp, so they are hugging deep. And yeah, that's one really good tip for you guys. Hopefully you guys can use it. And yeah, tight lines. Happy fishing. All right guys, see? Proven work. Jig on the bite. See, same shoreline guys. That was like right after filming too, so this was a pretty good 2-pounder. But yeah, just work those drop-offs right there. Just kind of let it sit for 5, 20 seconds. Boom. But yeah, let me flip the camera around. I'll show you guys the drop-off. Drop-off right there. This is where this guy was sitting. Right there. Literally right there. And literally, he was right there. So much right there's. But you guys get the point. So guys, be patient with your jigs. Target the drop-offs, and you'll be catching them. So yeah,